There are two blue cards for you, from Mr. Carver and from Ms. Moy. Do you want to answer? Yes? Okay. Mr. Carver, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for taking my blue card. Does my colleague share the opinions of her colleague, Mr. Deva, who raised the issue with regards to bushmeat, contamination of bushmeat coming into the UK? And could I ask her to take it back to her own party and perhaps ask her to review the situation? It was indeed her government that instigated the merging of Her Majesty's Customs and Excise into new border force, which in some quarters is jokingly referred to as a border farce. And what we are now seeing in some parts of the United Kingdom at entrance points, where the priority seems to be on dealing with people actually entering at the primary customs points, primary care points, and actually taking resources away from customs and excise and searching people returning from the African continent who, unfortunately, in some quarters do carry bushmeat. Thank you.
Onorevole Moy.
As regards the first question, we have a very clear principle in this Parliament that if you want to ask a question of another member, you ask it to the member concerned. So I'm afraid I cannot answer the question that you are putting to Mr. Deva, because whilst he is an enormously esteemed colleague, I am not him. Okay? However, I will answer on the issue of the British role in the research programmes that I am describing. And in answer to the second question about Italian researchers, again, I can't speak for Italian researchers. The UK research community is one of the leaders in looking at trying to solve and help find solutions towards infectious diseases that, unless cured at source, are putting increased risks back on our own communities at home. For example, drug-resistant TB, which is back in parts of Europe. And that is why our researchers put their efforts in, our national governments put their efforts in. In this particular programme, it goes to match fund national governments. Not all countries have decided to commit. It's not all EU28, but it's a very significant part for the UK, and I think we should support our science and research community and get the money out to where it can make a difference.